To me, a good English muffin should be the vessel in which everything else is enhanced. And I think it just kind of sets the table for all the other things that you put on it.
Stone & Skillet is an artisan English muffin bakery. We make all the English muffins by hand. It's all natural. It's all locally sourced ingredients. And we do it all in a small bakery in Medford, Massachusetts.
We started out of our apartment. We were cooking them one at a time in Dan's cast iron skillet and rolling them out on our granite countertop, and that's where we came up with the name Stone & Skillet.
So we spent some time working on the recipe, came up with the recipe, and it just kind of took on a life of its own. What differentiates our English muffin from other English muffins is the way that it's cooked and the way it's prepared. It doesn't see any ovens, so that gives it a very unique flavor. It gives it a very unique look.
You get the nice toasted, nutty, fried cornmeal flavor, and the texture is really what sets it apart for me. When you toast it up, you keep it nice and crispy on the outside with a really creamy inside because we keep a high moisture content in the dough. That, to me, really, really differentiates itself from all other English muffins.
Well, the first thing we do is we take our ingredients, we throw them in the mixing bowl, we mix it together until the gluten is formed, and then we take it and bring it over to the portioning station. We portion it out into 7-pound dough heads, and then we put it on a plate into a divider rounder, which rounds it into 36 3-ounce dough balls. The divider rounder, it's a really old piece of machinery. We had to go all the way down to Rhode Island to pick it up. It was way too heavy for us to manage, so we actually got one of our bigger friends to help us bring it into the bakery, which took about 3 hours. It doubled, maybe even tripled our production time. Once we take the tray out of the divider rounder, we take the dough balls and we put them on sheet trays which are lined with cornmeal. Once it's proofed, it doubles in size, then we take the dough balls and we bring it over to the flat top griddles. That's kind of the secret sauce of the whole muffin, is we cook them on flat top griddles, no ovens. They get 4 minutes per side. It's a shallow fry, it's just in a little bit of a canola oil. It's kind of like you're searing a steak. It's called a Maillard reaction, where you're taking the natural sugars in the product and it's caramelizing. So that's where you're getting the golden brown tops and bottoms. And it also gets a nice flavor.
We really wanted to let people know that English muffins were not just for breakfast anymore. And the first way that we did that was putting our English muffin on a burger in a bunch of restaurants and then coming up with recipes on our own.
And that's what's really nice about our English muffin, is you can use it for a lot of different applications. You can use it for burgers, for sandwiches, pizzas. You can do a peanut butter and jelly on it.
They can hold up to the burger. They can hold up to the cheese.
I eat it like a donut. My most favorite way to eat this is just taking it right off the rack and just biting into it.
You can put something between 2 slices of bread. You can put it between our English muffins.
So here's the proper way to open up a Stone & Skillet English muffin. You want to take a regular fork and you just want to kind of go around the edges of the muffin, poking it all the way through.
You really got to get in there with the fork, kind of crease it down the center all the way around, and then pull it open in the middle. What fork splitting does is it almost creates like a mountain range on the product. Those peaks crisp up really nicely, and it just adds to the texture and the flavor.
I love what I do. I love making English muffins. I love being able to create something and give people something that they're not used to. It's something different that they can really enjoy and really have a great experience with. And you see that when our customers come up to us and they talk to us about it.
People constantly tell us that it's not only the best English muffin they've ever had, but the best thing they've ever eaten. We hear stories of people calling stores and reserving our English muffins. And I can't ever imagine hearing that about another bread product out there.
So far, this is the best English muffin that I've ever eaten.